that in tow, we're getting off into our least last portion of this journey. We're finally in Zora's domain. Ooh, finally getting here. I know, it's been a long time coming. It's finally time to, actually do our task at hand by Impa. And by the way, we might actually get some memories too while we're at it. Who knows? I don't think there's actually any memories here other than the one that you get from the story progression. I don't think. But I do like these lights, though, the Zora lights. I do like these. These are actually pretty cool looking. I like this. But man, it's soaking wet. I wish I had brought in a coat. But we got a lot of moblins in the distance. These guys are... We have seen these guys before, but... Now we're actually fighting these guys. Now, if you had seen it, as I said before, if you had met with Prince Sidon, you would have had to face a blue moblin on the bridge. Which is not bad, to be fair, to go after them at once, but... Whoo boy. Well, man, is this place so much different than Age of Calamity? This is such a much different place. You can bring Cuckoo up in here if you want, but in that instance, though, you can't take him beyond the bridge here. So, by all accounts, it's probably best to have him walk here. But there's a shrine nearby, too. We're finally here, folks. Zora's domain. Look at this place. Look how blue this place is, man. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, and you can climb all the way on top of that centerpiece. That there is where a Korok seed lies. That is a pain in the backside to get to. Welcome to Zora's domain, folks. We're finally here. Our first portion of the region. Again, we were supposed to go after Pharaon, but we're not going to do that for the time being. Huh? What is it? Master Link! Is it really you? The Hylian champion? It's me! Ryan! You know, we swam together when I was a child, but remember? I don't remember. Well, it has been 100 years since then, and now I'm over 130 years old. 130 years old? You look good for 130. I must say, you've aged well for a Hylian. Unbelievably well. Now that I think about it, shouldn't you be dead? Sorry, that may be too personal of a question. Father, we're on guard duty right now. Oh, right. Sorry. Leader of the pack Baz, the Heron Gaddison, and my father Tato have all been aged quite a bit, I'm afraid, but they're all doing well. Oh, but Master Link, you probably shouldn't speak to the elderly. Oops, sorry for keeping you too long. You should have business on the throne room, right? Please proceed there at the earliest convenience. This place is beautiful. Oh, that's a nice statue. I like that. That's a cool statue. Oh, hello. Sorry.
Hi.
Oh, good evening. Are you a Hylian? That's right. Oh, what are my manners? I am Latifat. I am the chief secretary of the royal family. Are you curious about the statue of Lady Mifa? Yes, I'm actually quite curious about it. If you do not mind, please allow me to explain. This is the statue of the former Zora champion. Her name was Lady Mifa. She was kind and she was beautiful. They say her ability to heal wounded soldiers was beyond compare. Those soldiers she healed, they were old and decrepit now, but they remember. For this reason, the elders of the domain all love Lady Mifa dearly. If you would like to know more, I suggest you talking to one of them. That's probably not a good idea. The guys of Reverend Ryan told me not to, but I guess I'll have to be the consort of that. We also find another shrine and our new section of Fleet Lotus Seeds. Fleet Lotus Seeds are such as that. Ooh, I do have one of those, but I can't carry it anymore because I have max weaponry on me. Bright-eyed crab. I'm gonna have to sell some of this stuff here pretty soon to get some money if I want to get that house. Because if once me folks, after you beat the Guardian or the Divine Beast, you do get the weapon of the Zora champion, of the champions you free. I find myself a kind of a sin for actually using the weapons unless specifically need to for a quest. Like, for example, Mifa's weapon is a spear, and it is needed for one shrine to appear. So, by technicality, you do have to use the weapon at some point. But all the rest of them, you do not have to. They do have better abilities than normal weapons, to be fair, but still. The fact of the matter is that it's probably not for the best to use them, because it feels like you're using their power, sure, but I just feel bad when they, don't have... When they just use their weapons and they break right off the bat. Go. Go. Jump over the way. You can do what I do there. That's a shield jump. If you do a shield jump, you stay in the air a little bit longer than normal. That's a Zora spear, but I don't... Okay, that was a weird option for the... Yahoo! Alright, this shrine, though, to be fair, is that we have to get this big old orb right down to the point. We're going to have to do a little bit of Palinko in this. We need to use a Cryonis to push it out into the deep. Push it up like so. Gotta race down the way. Oh, I can't slide down. I think I would be able to, but that's not the case. I'm gonna get Cryonis on I have to get stasis on this one. Break that off. Oof. Alright, there we go. Woo! That was close. Now, if I can actually get it to move, that's the question. Come on, baby. We gotta go for miles. Push this ball into place. Surprising there's no pushing animation for Link on this. Every other object you can do that with. Okay. Okay, that did not work as I intended. There we go. Perfect. Got that bad boy out of the way. That's not bad. Let me grab my arrows back. Couldn't need those back. Arrows were not useful, but a sword to the wall, always the better option, I guess. Yeah. Come on, I know. I overcome a trial, give my orb. It's like second nature at this point. Oh yeah, there is actually a goddess statue here too. We can now upgrade our health even further. And I might as well do that because we're going up to a spot where I do not like. Because it forces you to face against an enemy that you're probably not prepared for. If you are ready for it. It's kind of weird. In this quest, in all the 4 regions, you're given the materials needed. Well, Death Mountain, you don't need any extra arrow materials, but in both the Rito and Gerudo areas, you are given a few set of arrows to complete the task. This time, however, you're not for some reason. Welcome to the Seabed Inn. Here we... Could it be Leanie? Is it Leanie? Leanie? Yes, I'm sure of it. You're Leanie. Wow, it's been such a long time. Wait, but I thought you and Mifa fell to Calamity Ganon. And if you've been alive all this time, where have you been? Where have you been doing? Please tell me. I wish I could tell you, but I don't remember what happened. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an adult, and yet here I am making a ruckus. It's really been 100 years? In a way, it feels like yesterday. Oh. It really does feel that way. I feel like the 100 years was kind of shoehorned into the whole plot. Well, we might as well cook up some stuff here. Might as well. Put some hardy durians into the mix here. Put some some tough hardies here. What do we get? A full recovery plus 8 hearts. That is perfect. Let's see here. Put a mighty thistle there, and put a shroom. Yeah, a couple shrooms. Why not? A mighty fried wild greens gives an attack bonus. That's nice. I'll like that. Put that there. Put some shrooms in the mix. Cook that bad boy up like a so. Let's get some more food reorganized here. We have a bright-eyed crab. Might as well do that along with some salt. Put a little bit of salt there. Why not? Put some shrooms in the mix. Yeah, put more shrooms in there. Why not? Some crabs and mushroom mix? Why not? Some salt crab. We might just... Okay, is that all the food I need, though? I've got plenty of healing items, but, you know, you never know when you need more. Alright, let's try this. Some apples. And some iron defenses. Some apples and some iron shrooms. Booyah! Double defense. That actually might be quite useful in this instance. Oh, no. Buck. No. Put away. Nope. Don't buck those away. Ba-ba-da. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. That gives their iron defense up, which is really nice. We're going to be needing those for later. Don't you fret. Let's see. What can I have? Sunset, sneaky. Move more quietly. I don't have any other bugs. Odd. I don't have any other shrooms on that. That's weird. I don't have anything else. We'll hold off that for later. We'll have to cook some more stuff later. But for now, we go in the store here. I've got some stuff to sell. I got stuff to sell, buddy. I want to sell stuff. I want to sell some of these pots that I'm not going to use. All of them? 24 rupees? Sure, why not? I need to sell... I'm not going to get very much money out of these things, but why not? We're going to get more... 240 rupees, yeah. Yeah. We're going to be selling a lot of stuff, because we're going to need all the money. 100 rupees? I'll have to go with that there. That's it. I could buy some of the stuff here, but I don't have money that could do it right now. I'm trying to get some more money. This is where you can get some chillfin and some sizzlefin trout if you so choose. Alright, let's go talk with the royal family. Actually, I need to go up on the second level anyway. That's where the goddess statue is, I believe. Grumble, grumble. Oh, is that the Grumble Grumble guy from Legend of Zelda 1? That'd be kind of an interesting concept there. Like, oh, he was actually a Zora the entire time. I think that the goddess statue is somewhere around here. There is some sneaky river snails if you so choose to need them here. Thought the thing was over here. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it's somewhere else. The goddess statue is. I know there's one here. Oh, there it is. I have enough orbs for another heart piece. Heart container, please. Thank you. Zoop de doop doop de doop doo. Another heart for us. We're gonna need it. We're gonna take to go by the next session of sorts. Go bring a piece of Hyrule. No problem. No problem. Let's go actually talk with the royal family.
And who might you be?
Link.
The Zora King is not accepting visitors at this time. I shall escort you out. Pardon my manners, but are you a Hylian?
Yes. Oh, hi, Sidon.
Why didn't you say so in the first place? Please, please, come in.
Well, I didn't... Okay, first of all, you asked me to be left. Whatever. So that's the alternate cutscene you can use in case you don't meet up with Sidon earlier. Oh, that guy's pretty angry. Oh, you are a Hylian, are you not? I am King Dorephan, ruler of the Zora. You did well to come all this way here. That object on your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate? Yes it is. Now that I got a good look at you, it's all clear who you are. You're the Hylian champion Link. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. I can't believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have now met numerous times, I have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I have heard a temple rumor you had fallen in combat. But it appears you have managed to survive extraordinary. I've lost my memory. Come again? You say you lost your memory? But surely you must remember my precious daughter Mifa, yes? Do you? Do you not? It doesn't ring a bell, I'm sorry. I can't believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mifa as well? You and Mifa were so close, yet you do not remember her. Young hero, please look upon the beauty of the Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mifa's moralized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Huh? Father, I do not believe discussing my sister and helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. Link, I doubt not you have endured a great many trials, still I must ask to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you of Zora's domain in danger of vanishing because of Divine Beast Vah Ruta. I shall do you a courtesy of speaking bluntly. We cannot alone stop the beast. Will you lend us your strength? What? King Dorfred, my liege, please do not speak so. Do ask a Hylian for help. Why, the very thought it curls my fins. Muzu, I expect more of you. How can you still protest? Milzu, how dare you speak so rudely to your king and his guest? This Hylian has come to us in a most dire hour of need. That our passive cross is certainly the work of fate. He is the key to saving Zora's domain, I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion, through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain. Nay, perhaps all of Hyrule is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than any of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must plead aside to our differences and band together. Have you not forget already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hylian to what it is today. And yet this is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mifa has lost to us. Link. Divine Beast Vah Ruta has great power. It is unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, the area has been plagued by heavy rains. For us Zora, water and air is one, so you would not think that this would be quite critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as soon as it will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. Their Hylian lives are in very grave danger. The Divine Beast is growing still. And there it is, folks. That's our quote-unquote dungeon of the game. Divine Beast Vah Ruta. A majestic piece of equipment, I'd say so myself. But it's causing water to be poured out from all of its sides, causing great disdain for everything else. Plus, not helping that it's standing in the reservoir is also causing the water to rise too. The Divine Beast Vah Ruta. The old Princess Zelda often studied the Divine Beast. This is the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now, because there's no electricity coursing through to stop them. Sagan, who was quite shock resistant for Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water will soon return to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I'm certain that you've already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get the orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the Divine Beast and appease it from within? Yes. So then, Princess Zelda is still alive? Yes. In Hyrule Castle, as a matter of fact. I don't believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered. It is true. But if we can regain control of the Divine Beasts, they may yet be truthful and sealing calamity again once and for all. Oh. I do not want you and you such a grand ambitions, Link. One of us, naturally. I shall help too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link. Let's appease Ruta together. I'm in. Let's do this. Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting is nothing but short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as show of faith. King Dolphin gives you the Zora Armor. It gives you swim speed up, but it also allows you to course up waterfalls like a Zora. Better note, this is like the only time a piece of armor actually gives you the ability to actually traverse the ground. So as long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please take good care of it. King Dolphin! Surely you do not intend to give this outsider the Zora Armor? Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted this armor to the one they were sworn to marry. Princess Mifa made one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust it to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mifa had no such relationship with him. So why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. I am going to sulk. That Mewtwo is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mifa. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Mewtwo with finding the shock arrows we need to appease Vah Ruta. But now he's rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Mewtwo. I shall return shortly. Sidon, I suppose that means you are going to tell him. Link, Matu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him. Sidon will be looking for a Hylian to bring to Zora's domain. And now you have come, as if led by something. We have reached Zora's domain, which is our main goal, but we need to wear this Zora armor for to actually continue on with this quest. Again, we won't begin to Vah Ruta tonight, but next time we will. But we'll get Divine Beast Vah Ruta done with next session. Don't make a mistake about that. Let's go talk with Mitsu, with the Zora armor equipped. Hey, Mitsu. You come all the way here, but as in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Matsu. There is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, he is the one whom my sister Mifa had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I don't know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No! You cannot befool me with such a faithful lie. Not this Zora. How could Lady Mifa possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mifa's statue. It is the truth, Mitsu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mifa's heart. Oh, I'm getting a flashback. Getting a flashback! Now what?
I was thinking. This reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child. Always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
Ugh. What is the matter, Link? Are you unwell? You are quivering like a hatchling. Whatever is the matter? Mifa, I kind of remember her. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There is no way you could remember her just now, when it's the most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows, as well as anything else you might wish to know. Have you not truly figured it out yet? Simply take a look at what Link is wearing.
Huh?
You think changing your clothes is going to make me... Eh? What in the... That is the Zora Armor from before. Lady Mifa made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Do you not understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to, and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mifa made it for him, and him alone. Now you'd always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. This is why Mifa never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Mitsu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out. I shall never have imagined what she would make have that special armor for such one as he. Oh, don't stare at me like that. Now you're gonna make me all guilty. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it's our only option at this point. I'm a proud Zora, and that means I must take responsibility for my unwanted behavior towards you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder, it's called Polymus Mountain, and you'll find the Shattered Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora. Aha! You must mean that Lionel. He's a man beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows, and is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious to be sure, but I'm certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to please the Divine Beast, I estimate you'll need at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? Why are you still down, Matsu? I have no doubt he'll be triumphant. Oh, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Pompous Mountain is to ascend the waterfall of the Eastern Domain. That Zora Armor should be coming handy. Just swim to the waterfall basin and you go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at the Eastward Reservoir Lake. Right by the Divine Beast. Get at least 20 shock arrows, then come join me. I'm on it. Wonderful. Together we shall stop the Divine Beast's onslaught. But alas, folks, we're going to have to tackle that mountain next time. Unfortunately, we're going to have to tackle that mountain eventually later. As we were kind of out of time for the time being, folks, but that's going to do it for me tonight, folks. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Revisit, we're going to tackle Vah Ruta and move on to getting more shrines done as well in this region. But we have to tackle that mountain first. So with that said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys back here for another round of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Revisit.